Okay, we got two etudes this week, both of which are to help get the rhythms from last week much stronger. So the way the drums are set up, the kick drum, you're going to hear the kick drum playing every time the chords are strummed, and the bass is programmed to follow the guitar as well. And then the drums change on the second line. So in this line, you're going to hear a ride cymbal hitting every single possible eighth note. So going to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the kick's going to be hitting every 1, 2, 3, 4. The snare is going to hit on every 2 and 4. And then we go back to hearing the more complex drum line here to match the rhythm exactly once again. Although the kick drum is what always matches correctly. The ride cymbal always hits on beats 1, 2, 3, and 4. The snare is hitting on beats 2 and 4 to have a nice good driving feel to the drums. And then when we get here, the kick and ride cymbal hit every downbeat of 1, 2, 3, 4. The snare hits on every 2 and 4. So basically, the drums are set up to make this much easier to hear and feel out at the beginning. Not so easy here. Easy once again, and most challenging here. So I would use Guitar Pro's percentage feature to help out with this, or you could just start at 60 and work your way up in like 10s or 20s for this. I'm going to start demonstrating this guy using Guitar Pro's percentage feature starting at 50% speed. Here we go. And 4, 1, 2, and 1, 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 and 4, 1, 2, and all right, let's go to 80% next. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, and 4, 1, 2, 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 and one 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 and four one and right, 100%. Here we go, 180 beats per minute. Alright, same idea for the next one. Drums much easier to follow on the first and third line. Drums a little less easier to follow here and most difficult here. So once again, I'll use Guitar Pro's percentage feature. I'm going to play it at 50% full speed. One, two, and two, three, and then one, two, and two, three, and then one, and two, three, and then one, two, and two, three, and then one, and Right, 80% next. One, and then one, two, and two, and one, and then one, and one, and one, and 100%. Here we go. All right. So the chord theory, not doing chords quite yet. This will lead to chords. So I think some things were missed. Might need to go back and re-watch the previous recap for further instruction. You might want to go back to the original. Well, I'll send the attachment of what this originally was to make it a little bit easier. Basically, I mean, it looks like he had changed the fret numbers, which is good, but none, or I should say most of the intervals are gone. So it's very important that we have the intervals listed up here, just like it is here. So the way the intervals are listed here, it does not reflect the Lydian 100%. Now the tabbed notes looks good, but the interval number needs to reflect that. So remember, you got to hit the letter A to bring up the chord box, and then you hit, put the sharp in there at the beginning and get you that. So if you did that special paste, like the Control plus the letter V, or what was it? Control plus Shift and the letter V, those three keys, Control, Shift, and V, then it would paste it containing all the interval numbers there. So go back, re-watch the end of the last video so you can see how it's easier to do the whole special paste thing. I'm pretty sure I went over it there. But yeah, we want to get the intervals put in, because it's very important to understand what the interval changes are, and keep seeing it and keep doing it again and again, so this way it's committed to memory a lot easier. So let's try and we just got to get this filled in all the way. All right, any questions, let me know. I will see you again next week.